Hello, it's Stuart Fensterheim, the couples expert. Here's another edition of 3 Minutes with Stuart. I'm talking about infidelity this week. Jim Thomas will be on my podcast, and we talked a lot about some of the characteristics that go into recovering from infidelity. One of the questions that a lot of people ask is it true that once a cheater, always a cheater? Now, let's break that apart a minute. What does that really mean? What that means is you believe that someone is unable to commit and that there's nothing that can be done to help them feel that there's one partner in the world, a monogamous relationship, that will satisfy their needs. What we know about infidelity is it's not about sex. It's about emptiness and loneliness. So if you say once a cheater, always a cheater, what you're really saying is once you feel alone in a relationship, you'll never feel satisfied. You'll always feel alone. Now, as I'm recording this video, my wife is away on a business trip. And one of the things that I know is that over the last few days, and over the next few days, I'm going to feel lonely. But will I feel empty? Will I feel alone? What I will tell you is that my wife and I together recognize that when we're not together, there are things that we both miss about one another. And what we miss more than anything is our closeness, our connection, our bond, having someone with us that we know that we can count on. Now, would I just, because she's away on a temporary measure, try to find someone to fill that void? I will tell you that if I feel alone is different than if I feel lonely. So the answer to the question is once a cheater, always a cheater. The answer is it's about the two of you. It's about, can the two of you truly talk authentically, talk vulnerably, talk about the characteristics that it takes for the two of you to feel important to the other, and knowing that your partner has your back, and that if something matters to you, they're right there wanting to help and be part of the solution, not part of the problem. So when we talk about, is it once a cheater, always a cheater? I would suggest the real question is, once you feel alone in a relationship, will you always feel alone? I know that here at the Couples Expert, we create relationships and help couples establish a relationship with one another where they never feel alone. That doesn't mean they don't feel lonely. It means they don't feel alone. They know their partner is there for you. And that even if they've had an issue of infidelity, a trust violation, they have talked about this in such a meaningful, significant way that they now can come back and say, wow, we've created something pretty exceptional. A relationship where both of us don't feel alone. And when our partners is there, we feel so full of love and importance to each other that no one else but each other can fulfill that need, and we don't want anyone other than them. So the answer in my mind is once a cheater, could never be a cheater again if you've done the work. Take care and stay connected. Bye-bye.